Hello and welcome to Kicktalk Reboot. I'm Callum Corral. On this weekend's show, it's the relegation battle in the First Division, and Thistle, who were previously occupying bottom spot, have gone on a good run of games, and they are hosting current basement boys Thorniewood at Barfields Park. But first, it's on to this weekend's results. Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup Round 2. Auchinleck 0, Glenafton 2. Newcoins Holdings Cup Round 3. Shetson 0, Pollock 4. Meadow 2, Shotts 1. Greenock 2, Benbub 3. Wishaw 1, Blantyre 1. Auchinleck 2, Winton 3. Cumbernauld 3, Petershill 0. Beath 1, Kilwinning 3. Kilsyth 0, Athley 2. Stagecoach Super League Premier Division. Hulford 2, Clydebank 2. Stagecoach Super League First Division. Ardeel 1, Robroy 1. Thistle 5, Thorniewood 1. Rutherglen 2, Yoka 2. Stagecoach Ayrshire District League. Craigmark 1, Kello 3. Darragh 2, Darvel 9. Stagecoach Central District First. Ashfield 1, Renfrew 5. Carluke 0, Bellshill 1. Dunnypace 1, Larkhall 4. Lesmahagle 1, St Anthony's 2. Maryhill 3, Lanark 1. Stagecoach Central District 2nd. Johnsonborough 5, Newmains United 2. I was at Barfields Park today where the score was Thistle 5, Thorniewood 1. Largs thrashed Thorniewood to move out of the relegation zone, with skipper Kevin Struthers netting a spectacular hat-trick. However, the visitors made a decent start. They were pressing Thistle back in the final third for the opening 20 minutes. However, despite their dominant play, it was Largs who could be considered unlucky not to be one up after James Mark's flying header was ruled out for an infringement on the keeper after an Ian Fisher cross. The deadlock was broken on 25 minutes, and it was sparkling play from experienced head Willie McClure down the left-hand side. He managed to then rifle in a low cross, which was turned home by Struthers from 6 yards. McClure himself had an opportunity. He outwitted the Thorniewood defenders again, moving into the box diagonally from the left, opened up his body, but swiped his effort across the face of goal. And 2-0 it was to Largs in 31 minutes. Glenn Thompson's corner on the right to the near post was flicked home on the overhead volley by Struthers. It arched over the flummoxed Thorniewood keeper, Creakin, and looped into the net. McClure teed up Thompson, who blasted in an effort which had to be palmed over the bar by Creakin at full stretch, and Struthers made it a hat-trick with a cute header at the near post from another Thompson corner out on the right. Thistle nearly made it 4 before half-time as James Mark's speculative 20-yard swerving shot came crashing off the crossbar. Thorniewood's hopeful long-range shot from kick-off went wide as Largs got to grips early in the second half as Graham Muir feinted past a defender, cut in from the right wing and found space to hit a powerful shot which Creakin couldn't handle and ended up in the back of the net. 4-0 in 49 minutes. Breath of stuff indeed. It was defender McIntyre who seized an opportunity for the visitors though on the edge of the Largs area. He powerfully rammed home into the bottom left hand corner. It was only to be a consolation for Thorniewood though. Busy midfielder Jamie McDonald, he put sub Alan Frizzell through, but he couldn't overcome the Thorniewood keeper who managed the blocks. And then substitute Sean Pearce, he was clean through, only to have his effort turned away by keeper Creakin. But on this occasion, Frizzell was there to pick up the scraps and slam home the rebound into an empty net in 76 minutes. 5-1 Thistle, and a thoroughly convincing showing. So, with 3 games left to play, Largs have moved out of the relegation zone into 9th spot on 26 points. They are unbeaten in 5 games. While it's now looking bleak for Thorniewood, they are rock bottom on 16 points. And after the match, I spoke to Thistle assistant manager
fantastic
Stuart
win today.
Davidson.
It gives you a great boost heading into the final 3 games.
Yep, that's another great win, same as Monday. The boys, they've put in so much hard work, and the effort they've put in has been tremendous. So I think the last couple of games they're getting their rewards for the work they've been putting in, scoring a lot of goals. And so some games we couldn't buy a goal, but even though we played well, I think at times we've played, as I said before, better in other games and no got the goals we deserve. So it's good to see they're coming in.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it. Struthers getting a hat trick as well, though. That was fantastic too.
Yeah, we were just saying that in there. It was great for Kevin to get his hat trick, but we also say that Slick does a lot of work up there as well. So we don't miss the work he does, even though Kevin got the hat trick, and Kevin actually thanked him for that and says he used to do that for people for years as well. So that's what you want. You want to see a partnership up there, people working together.
Yeah, it's
Piercy and Frizz as well come on, and they showed a good wee partnership as well. So it's good options there.
Absolutely. In terms of the likes of the goals, I mean, they were well worked goals as well. That was maybe what was pleasing about it. They were a lot of good teamwork goals.
Yep, the boys can play. I know we've been maybe a bit direct at times in telling the boys to get the ball up the park, but once we're up there, the boys can play, and there's been some good goals over the last couple of games. For set pieces and that as well, some good balls in for Glenn, and Kevin's taking advantage of them. So it's really good.
This is it, and I mean, it was the one thing you're heading towards this big game there against Pollock on Wednesday night, and looking straight at a result. Both Ardea and maybe even today, it was a wee bit of slow starts, and we made a slow start last time against Pollock, and we were 2 goals down within 10 minutes. So we don't want to obviously make that mistake again.
I've told the boys that we're not happy with the way we've been starting the last couple of games. Maybe they've weathered the storms at the start of the game and then building themselves into it, but you'll be punished against Pollock if you don't start well.
Sure.
But on that, we're going to Pollock to win. I know people thinking, well, Thorniewood to play twice, should look to beat them two and get whatever we can for Pollock and Cumbernauld, but the way it's going for us now, we want to win every game we get into, doesn't matter who it's against, and I feel that we can go and win at Pollock.
Right, Kevin, well done. A hat trick today against Thorniewood. It was a tough opening to the game, but Largs really came good today and very strong.
Aye, it was, as you say, it was a tough game to start with. We need a wee goal just to get us going. But games have been like that, and we say to the boys before the game, it's going to take time. Teams aren't just going to turn over early doors. You've got to work hard, get a goal, and when you get chances, it's important that you take them early on just to try and put the game to bed.
Sure. What was maybe pleasing from your hat trick was that every goal was different, you know?
Aye, of course. It's obviously you need boys running about you to create chances for them early. I can't just take credit for scoring. The boys put balls into great positions. We've always put a great one for the left hand side for the first one, and then 2 great deliveries for Glenn for the corners for the next 2. But as I say, delighted to get 3 goals. More importantly, delighted that we won, and even more important again, we're still on that run that's dragging us out of this position.
Sure. Like you say, it was a real team effort today, though, and as it has been, like you say, and weighing in with the goals, you know, and there was other good goals as well today. So.
As I say, this isn't about individuals. Like past 5, 6, 7 weeks, it has been a great team performance, and it's starting to show. Everybody's now on the same page. I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago, and I says everybody's now reading off the same hymn sheet, and we're getting results, and everybody's working hard. And we know as well, the guys that are playing know as well that if you're not doing a business, then there's guys there that's waiting to come on. Frizz come on, scored a goal again today, and Piercy's looked lively as well, and always looks as if he's going to get a goal. So, and that's all through the park. That's not just strikers, but it keeps you on your toes knowing that them guys are there just to take your place if you're not producing.
It's always a big match against Pollock, but even more so this Wednesday night.
Aye, definitely. But listen, our spirits are high. We're probably a form team in the league just now. Obviously Pollock are looking to win the league, but we're still fighting for life, and it'll be a good game. Everybody enjoys going to Newlands Field. It's a nice old style junior stadium, and they've always got a good support there as well, so we're looking forward to the game as well.
Sure, great.